welcome to Point Made. Obviously, I'm Gonzo. This is Josh, and we're mourning the death of the stimulus.
First off, I got a package of stimulus, and I want to give it to you. But before I do that, I want you guys to realize that I need you to like, comment, or subscribe to our channel, because if you don't, then I can't give you this package or the stimulus contained therein. So what I need you to do is give me a comment so we can do some more user-generated content. All right? I mean, that's the least you can do.
Okay. Boom. All right. So today, October 6th, it'll probably be posted by the 7th, but don't hold us to it. It was announced today that Trump had pulled out of negotiations for the stimulus check talks.
Well, first off, Nancy Pelosi was negotiating in bad faith. So I think, look, people, would you stop with this? Would you not getting your money? It's not Trump's fault. It's Pelosi and the Democrats. They're the ones who want to spend all this money we don't have. Now, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if everyone knows this. We have to pay taxes to get money in the coffers. That's one of the ways to get money. Yeah. So if we're not working because we're shut down in most of these cities, you don't get tax money. So we're going to get a giant stimulus bill with the no tax money. I hate her.
So we have to read what Trump has said and then kind of unpack how these talks have kind of broken down. So first, message from the president.
I have instructed representatives to stop negotiating until after the election, when immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on the hardworking Americans and small businesses. Truly will. We'll focus on them. In fact, no one focuses quite like I do.
Now, I think that this was a major misstep to word it like this. Like, especially the after I win re-election. I'm a fan of the orange guy. This is true. What is your thoughts on it?
It sounds, of course, if you read it, that maybe he's like holding your stimulus hostage for his re-election. But here's the facts, guys. I mean, they've been trying to negotiate with the Democrats, and they just will not budge with this giant stimulus bill amount they want to pass. What I would do if I was Trump is I would just go out there and say, hey, well, let's take a look at what's in this stimulus bill. Okay, oh yeah, lesbian dance theory. Gotta have that for COVID, right? Of course.
Nobody likes lesbian dance theory more than me.
Of course.
But it's a bill for another time.
We need to protect these transgender athletes from not being able to beat up on women. It's important.
So
go get him, Jeanette. Wow, I don't know how he beat up Michelle Watterson, but man, what a great job he did.
Shim.
All that, yeah.
So let's talk quickly about where we started out. Democrats, 3.4 trillion. The Republicans below $1 trillion. Then they worked their way up to 1.5 trillion.
That's Democrats trillion with a T. I know it's confusing.
To 2.4 trillion. The Republicans came up another billion, which put it at 1.6 trillion. Democrats came down 200 billion, 2.2 trillion, and we stalled at the $600 billion gap.
Does anyone know how many zeros are in $1 trillion? I mean, do you guys even fathom this number?
3, because it has tree in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just paid my car bill with $6 trillion. No, it's 100. Oh.
So that's a hell of a gap. Now, I think, and what really pushed me to think about this is that I think Trump's argument is he has enough money left over in unused funds that if they were reallocated right now, they could bolster the airline industry, which is hurting, by $25 billion. Again, they just got $25 billion, but they'll get another. And he can do the Payment Protection Act and help small businesses. I don't know how much is left in the coffers, but I guess he assumes there's that much. He would know better than me. So his argument is the message from the president.
If I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. I am ready to sign right now. Are you listening, Nancy?
Well, are you?
Stupid woman. You stupid, ugly, Skeletor, Botox-faced woman. Rebooting your brain mid-interview. Look, man, I'm just so infuriated with these people. And everyone keeps saying, get rid of Trump. He's been in for 4 years, geniuses. Pelosi's been in politics for how long?
Forever.
Joe Biden's been in for 47 years. I haven't even been alive that long. And this guy's been out there like just Joe Blow Dynamoing all this time. But all of a sudden now he's going to set things straight. Vote Joe Biden. What a dunce. What a dunce.
So the question is she listening?
No, she's not listening. Look, guys. All they want is power, and you're giving it exactly to them. Because you're thinking, this is all Trump's fault. It's all Trump's fault. Who controls the purse strings, people?
Congress.
Not the president. It's Congress. They have been playing with your livelihoods for political gain. You get old Skeletor face up there doing that, right?
Now, I don't know if it were the Republican Congress, we'd be on our third or fourth stimulus check by now. I'm not going to make claims like that.
Well, you might, but you know what each stimulus check would be? A smaller amount for the total bill. They're more fiscally conservative. They're not like, oh, we need a stimulus bill. I think $59 cotillion is what we need to do. They don't do that. They don't make up ridiculous amounts because we have to get the money from somewhere. They're like, we'll do 1.5 trillion. And they might do that 2 or 3 times versus one bill, 4 trillion. We're not giving an inch. I'd be damned if we're not going to give these lesbians all the dance theories they need.
Point made. Stop with all the... Yes,